day 14, my friends. Day 14. We're halfway there. I cannot believe that 2 weeks have already gone and I've already given you 14 projects. Wow. I don't even give you 14 projects a month. Well, I do if you're part of the crew and all that, but I'm just saying. Yes. I hope you're loving this. Let me know what you think. I hope you are absolutely just thinking it's the coolest thing ever. Very excited to bring you this project. This is a very cool box. So this box opens, slides open, and inside you can tuck some things. Isn't this so cool? I did a purple bottom and a black top, and it's all purple. And this is from Sweet Halloween, or not Sweet Halloween, Spooky Sweet DSP. We're using the Fright Night Bundle because we need the spider web. I also added some stylish shapes for that cool. And Botanical Textures is our cool DSP, in addition to the Spooky Sweet DSP for the bottle. That comes from this cutout section in this designer series paper. See, it's kind of where I got the cauldron, so you want to use that, and you want to pop this out also, so you need both of those. This is a really fun paper pack, guys. I'm not even going to be able to use it all for 28 days, so it's just fun. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna move that to the corner. We're gonna start with your basic black box, okay? This is 8.5 by 4. We're gonna score the long side at 1, at 4, at 5, at 8, and the short side at 1. All right, this one is 8 3/8 by 3 7/8. It's just slightly an eighth smaller in both directions. You're gonna score the same place, okay? At I'm trying to think if we should do it this way. I think I'm gonna go backwards. I think I'm gonna do at half, because that's the 8-inch, and then 3.5, and then 4.5, and then 7.5. So we're gonna do this one a little different. So again, at half, at 3.5, I had to think on the fly, 4.5, 7.5, and then of course the short side is still at 1. But the Petunia Pop one, we're gonna do a little different, and hopefully this works, because of course I'm recording this video and it better work. I just want to make sure that it's going to be accurate. I'm praying that it's going to be accurate. All right, so we're going to attach all of these pieces, score them, burnish, all the good stuff like we do with everything else, right? So I did the short side first, and then let's work our way. All right, and same with this. This is such a fun box. All right, so on both these boxes, we're cutting the same, okay? So we're gonna get rid of this little rectangle by the skinny piece. So we're gonna angle cut the skinny piece and get rid of that. And we're gonna angle cut the top. Okay, so let's rinse and repeat. All right, rinse and repeat. Okay, this is the box top, this is the box bottom. We're still gonna get rid of the score lines, and we're going to angle our pieces. So angle, get rid of the score line. One more. Angle and angle. All right. Same. Angle, get rid of that score line. Angle, get rid of that score line. Angle, get rid of that score line, and angle at your last one. Okay. So see, essentially the same piece. Okay. Let's glue. All right, here we go. So we're gonna start with this. We're gonna bring this one in, put some glue on that little skinny tab. I know it's hard to see in black, but you'll be able to see it once I add the glue. I'm gonna hold it up because I can't even see it good. All right, so there's that. Add our glue. Then I also like to bend it the other direction and just make sure that it is nice and flat. All right, and then these tabs are gonna go in. The part where the long seam is, that's the back. So this is the back, this is the front. The front always goes in last. So we're gonna add that one. And then this one. And I always use my bone folder, you'll see in a second, to keep this straight, the rounded part, and get that to adhere. Okay, set that one to the side. Let's do our next one. Same process. And okay, same thing. Where this connects is the back, so that one goes first, this one goes last. Toot, toot. In. In. Flip. I just hold it for a second and then I flip. And we add. All right, so now we have our box. We happy? Yes, I'm quite happy. Just want to make sure that everything is even. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so this is going to be the top of our box. And hang on a second. I think I pushed that in too far. Okay, so I have to trim a little because I pushed that in too far. Before you let your glue set, double check that because you don't want this to stick out too far. All right, got it. I think this one, no, I did it in both sides. All right, check before you go to your next box that your other one was done. I didn't do this the first time. I think I just am excited doing the video. Okay, so here's our box. This is the one that's gonna get the designer series paper on the front. So our DSP is from the Botanical Textures. It's 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. It is this pattern here that has this floral on the back. It's kind of a wild mess of color, which I love. So we're gonna add this, and then we are going to punch. I'll show you in a second. A little tab. And the reason that I want that little tab is because I want to be able to pull the box. So any little 1/2 inch, whatever circle you have lying around, just center it in your box. I eyeball but you don't have to. You can mark yours. And just punch your little half circle pieces out. That gives you something to hang on to, okay? Let's go ahead and slide our box together. Hopefully it fits now that because I smushed, like I said, I smushed that. Yes, it does. I kind of smushed it a little bit, but there we go. So you want a little bit of that purple showing. So you want to make sure that you don't push it all the way in. You want it to show through there, okay? And then we're going to decorate this. We're going to decorate the top. It's going to be lots of fun. Okay, so we're going to start with our circle. So let's go ahead and glue that down. Let me grab my silicone mat, actually. Make sure I have the right side. I do. Our circle is first. Add that right there and just make sure it's centered. Cute. All right, our bottle, we're gonna put that together, but we're gonna do our spider web next. I used adhesive sheets for the back. So you're gonna put that on and then you're going to do your spider web because there's so many pieces and the adhesive sheets help to keep them stuck to the carrier sheet. Plus, this is a lot of skinniness to put glue on. So I remembered this time and I did it both times. I've used this to use the adhesive sheets. So hallelujah for that because it just makes your life so much easier. Sometimes a couple get stuck, but not very many. And it was the teeny ones, of course, that were the problem. Okay, so I'm going to stick this in the corner here over the top of my circle like that and give it a nice little push. I'm gonna try and stick these tiny pieces. I don't know where the other one went. All right, throw these away. It'll show up. I'm sure it will. All right, so we have our Happy Halloween. I've already stamped that. We have our spider. We need to add him. So I just flat glued him this time, no dimensionals. And I thought he was kind of cool at the top of the spider web up here in the corner. So fun. All right, so this bottle, I decided to use dimensionals to adhere it and to adhere the label on our piece. Let's get the minis. All right. So much fun. So we're gonna add our bottle to our box. And this bottle came from the designer series paper. I love that they're cut out. You don't have to do any work, right? So you're gonna add your little pink bottle, kind of overlapping your spider web a little and kind of attaching it right on your circle there. I forgot to tell you what size circle that is. I think it's the second largest. I'm almost positive. And now we're gonna pop this up right here. It's the label for our cute bottle. All right, and we're gonna cut Happy Halloween. This is from Fright Night. So I just stamped it on a scrap piece of Petunia Pop. And I'm just gonna follow the wave, leaving a border on the top and the bottom underneath the words. Okay. Here's that one, and I angled the ends, but we'll do that in a minute. First, I'm gonna cut this part, And then we will do our little bannered ends. Okay, so there's that. And now we're just gonna come in and banner these ends. So cute. And this one. All right. And then this gets just regular adhesive on top of the box. I think it's such a fun box, and I hope that you like it. Please give me some feedback in the comments. Don't forget the thumbs up, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for 14 days now. Thanks if you haven't and you came in the middle. I hope that you will go back and watch the old ones. You can watch yesterday's. This did not stay very good. You can watch yesterday's right after this video. I will put it in the corner of this video. So it'll be like right up here, kind of in that corner there, somewhere right around here. But yeah, so much fun. Look at this cute box. I hope that you will try your hand at it. See, I went a little high this time, last time a little less. So it's your choice, and whatever size circle you choose to use. And how fun are these boxes? A lot of fun, a lot of cool colors. Purple and black and gray look so good together. I hope that you enjoyed watching, and that you will try your hand at these projects. Fright Night is such an amazing bundle, and I hope that you will enjoy playing with it. I didn't think it needed any stars from the star embellishments, so we didn't get it. I didn't think it needed any ribbon. I thought it was plenty on there going on already. And but yeah, it's a great little thing. If you want to add stars, feel free. Make your projects your own. Take what I have as a guide and roll with it. But thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you tomorrow. On Sundays, the videos go live at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Most people sleep in or go to church or whatever on Sundays. And Saturdays, Fridays, Wednesdays, and Mondays at noon. And then Tuesday and Thursday I am live, so it's at 8 p.m. at night. But I am so grateful to have you here, and I hope that you will watch the next 2 weeks with me and see what else I have to share with you. You guys are amazing, and I will talk to you soon. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping!